story is truly heart-wrenching. It's actually one of the hardest interviews that I have ever done.
It's a new movie coming to Lifetime starring Minnie Driver as a mother whose baby died while still in her womb.
Yeah, and that's just where the story begins. I actually sat down with the real-life couple who endured such an unimaginable tragedy.
I was 35 weeks pregnant, and I went into labor, so it was early, and at that point I learned that our son had passed away. I didn't know what to do, of course, and you don't know what to do, but you have to deliver your baby, and so you have to go through that whole delivery process.
Kylie's baby son was stillborn. Later, an autopsy revealed he developed a cyst on his liver, which burst. There was nothing they could have done. Her husband, Sean, was working at the time of the news and couldn't be by her side.
The fact that she was there and heard this news alone broke my heart.
Yeah.
Everything that I'd known or believed up to that point was completely gone.
How shocked were you when they told you there's no heartbeat?
Well, I think you go into complete shock. I remember I said, what do I do? You know, like you don't, it's not in your brain.
Imagine the grief the Hanishes faced when the hospital came to take their son away. You said the hospital staff was appalling. How?
They made me feel like my baby was trash, and they put him in a cardboard box in front of us. So, unacceptable. Yeah. Unacceptable. There was no social worker that met with us. There was no one that told us what to expect or things you might consider doing to help make memories. That it's really good to hold your baby, and that it's really good to take pictures.
Did you hold your baby?
We did.
What was that like?
It's beautiful. It's your baby. It's just the way that you would hold your newborn. I mean, he was perfect.
Do you have pictures?
Yeah. Yeah, that's a picture of him. That's the one picture we have that.
Oh, his eyes slightly open.
It's like, I know, a little bit.
Like, yeah, he looks alive.
I know. That's the thing is, I mean, one of my friends came over afterwards and saw this picture, and he goes, "Oh, he's a little baby."
He's beautiful.
Thanks. Thank you.
Okay.
No.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
I'm so sorry, guys.
It's
He's a beautiful baby.
Yeah.
He's an angel for you and your Fido. Is it hard to look at these pictures? Yeah, that's hard.
That one's tough.
Yeah. Why? Just like the sadness on our faces.
It looks like two people who just lost everything.
Yeah.
Sean and Kylie spent 45 minutes with their baby. They named him Norbert.
And what was it like?
It was. Do you want to?
Well, I don't remember a lot because I was in shock. You kind of have to check out a little bit emotionally to get through it. You know.
Yeah. For me, holding him, it was the thing that I was afraid of. I was afraid.
Yeah.
Before seeing him, and then when I saw him, it was so peaceful.
The Hanishes were one of the 26,000 parents who go through a stillbirth each year. That's one every 20 minutes. Sean and Kylie did have 2 more children, a daughter and a son, who they've raised while Sean was writing, producing, and directing Lifetime's Return to Zero, starring Minnie Driver. The film tells the story of their devastating experience.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get the doctor.
All right. Hey, what's happening?
How did you feel about doing it, and how connected did you feel, especially as a mom?
I've never done anything harder in my life than this film. Hardest thing I ever did.
People don't talk about stillbirth. Why is that? Why is there a stigma associated with it?
From my perspective, I mean, I think that we live in a culture that we don't talk about death very openly.
I think the movie has been extremely healing for me because it's allowed me to talk about my story, and not be ashamed of what happened and connect with other people that have also been through it. I've experienced a lot of healing.
Wow, that was a tough story to
It was.
cover, Brooke. But as a mother, what did you take away from that interview?
Well, they, I thought, were one of the strongest couples, you know, to have endured something like this, and they made sure that their marriage survived it. They now have 2 wonderful, healthy children. So it's beautiful, and I think it's fantastic that they're sharing their story to comfort others who have been through something like this as well.
It definitely has some healing benefits to see a movie like that.
Cathartic for them in a way.
Totally.
Yeah.
Well, let's take a break. I think we all need one.